So, Dolly, start the problem that I have discussed previously. Uh, so, try to think that what we need to do here, what can be the problem statement, how we can solve this particular problem, right?
Yes, sir, I'm doing.
Okay, fine. Okay. One more thing, before that particular problem, I have missed one more thing, that is here. Suppose in the previous program, we have find out that how to read some files and read some particular words from that particular file. Okay. So here, okay, first let me show you one more thing, that suppose I am reading a file here, right? So you can see that here in this particular file, I have written so many lines and letters combination of it, right? Now I want to print a particular line. I want to print a particular line here. So suppose I need to show a line from this particular file. And in that particular case, if I am using this readline function, here I am using the readline function, then we can get a particular line. We can get particular line number one in the output screen. So we can see that in here we can see that how many lines and letters have been actually described here. But while using the readline function, we are getting actually programmed to read file one by one. So only a one particular line I am getting here from the list or from the lines above. So using the readline function, using this particular readline function, we can actually read a particular line from the file. We can read a particular line from the file. So to read a particular line, read one particular line from the read line from the given file, we can use this read line function. Okay, so this is just a normal information. So now you can go for the problem that we have discussed and find a solution for that particular problem.
Sir, done.
Okay, I'm going to check. Okay. Okay, Dolly. So you can share your screen and show me the output. Okay. So just get a particular file here. Okay. H. You have moved the H. Okay, Dolly, one thing you do here, use in the case of age, in the pre-variable, use a and run the code. Okay, right. Okay. Here I will suggest you one thing, that run the show the test, means whatever the test you have used, that my list. In the output screen, we are only getting the my list after removing the whatever the prefix we are using, right? So first of all, show that particular test list, means original test list once. Show that original test list once. Okay. So that needs to be shown before the pre, before using that pre variable, you need to show it. You need to show write the print section again for the my list particular problem. Nishu, have you done?
Sir, wait for a minute.
Oh, okay, Nishu, I'm waiting. No issue. Now run the code. Before str, use a plus sign.
Yes.
Okay. And okay, run module. Okay. Now it looks like that what is my original list and what I have used, whatever the things I have used in my pre variable. After that, this is my displayed result. Okay, so this will be help to understand easily. Okay, okay. Thank you, Dolly. So you can stop your share screen. I will wait for Nishu, and then we are going to move for the program number 3. Okay, I think Nishu have a problem, or she is getting disconnected from the section. Okay, okay. So we are going to move for the problem number 3. That is uh, the statement as per the syllabus. Program to merge two files into a third file. Program to merge two files into a third file. Okay, so similarly, if we actually consider the C problem, that we are having a file 1 f1 and having a file 2 f2. Okay, so f1 and f2, suppose two files are there, and we need to append the data in both the files, or both the files. Suppose there are some data present in f1 and there are some data present in f2, right? So we need to append both the data of f1 and f2 into a file f3, f1 and f2 into a file f3. So this is the problem number 3, that write a program to whatever the problem is, write a program to merge two files into a third file. Merge two files into a third file. Okay, so in this case, the initial hint is that you need to first create two text files. Okay, suppose A is a text file and B is a text file. So you need to create two text files and the third text file will be created through the programming, not by yourself. The first two files, initially two files A and B, need to create it from your end and have some values in it, and the third file where the value of those two files will be merged, that file will be created using the program, using by the coding, right? So this is the problem number 3. So Nishu, have you done the problem number 2?
Yes, so
Okay, so share your screen and let me check your problem.
what the program is not running properly.
Program is not running. Okay. So what is the actually error is coming? Run the section first, then we can understand. Okay, XIGFG is best. Okay, so what have you used in the pre?
Sir, I'm not taking any variable. I'm
Uh,
simply
okay.
compared with extra variable.
For I in test list, so I starts with X. Remove I. If I starts with X, okay. So you are not taking any variable, that's fine, no issue. Okay, Nishu, write word in the case of for I.
So what?
For I, where you have written the for I in the second line. For I,
Yes, sir.
write word there.
Oh, what? So this.
Yes, and in the remove, that will be not I, that will be word. Okay, let me check that what will be the output is coming. Fill the value. Okay, close the output section. Mm, so here the value is X actually mentioned. Okay, remove the double inverted comma of X.
Remove.
In the word start with, if word dot start with, remove the double inverted comma of X. Just write the value X.
Oh, X. So simply X.
Yes, and now run the
I
code.
don't.
No, not half. Same. Mm, wait a minute, let me do it. So we are not using this. You are not using this pref X as a variable, right? Fine. So if we can do it for word in test list. Okay. So I am not using this X variable here. So I am using directly the X. Okay. So undefined name X it is. So I am trying to put some values as X, and after removing the word from here. So if it is done by this. Okay, in my case, I can see it is running. without the face of okay, one okay, one more thing, Dolly, Nishu, right? For word in test list, right? For word in test list, give a array bracket and put that colon also there, that double dot. Huh. Now, write, wait. Okay, run. Now run this thing. Done. Even not mentioning it, this array. I think it is done, na?
Yes.
Yes. The output will be only xol, xit, and is, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you are not mentioning the test list as the array.
Okay.
Okay. So this is how the and same thing as I told Dolly that write the origin, print the original list also before the output. Okay. So before the for, print the original list also. So that will be easy to compare that whether the problem actually, whatever the problem statement is actually working correctly or not. Okay, fine. So now problem number 3. What I have said, problem number 3 is that we need to create two text files, A and B. In A and B, we need to put some values, right? So two text files have created in the name of A and B, and two values have been put in that particular A and B section. Now we need to append those values of A and B. We need to merge this particular two files A and B and put the values or create a new file that will be created through the program. Okay, not by user. A and B will be created from your end manually, and you need to put some values manually in the file A and B. Now we need to merge the values of A and B and put it into another file, maybe C. Another file may be C, and that file C will be created with the help of the program, by the program, not by manually. So am I clear that what we need to do in the problem number 3?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so take your time and try to run the code. In case of any help you people need, then you can tell me. I will surely help you. So any problem is coming for the problem we have discussing? Any help is needed there?
Sir, I have tried, but my code is showing error.
Okay, showing error. So share your screen and let me check whatever the problem is. Dolly, share the screen again. It is not actually showing properly. Close your share, stop your share screen and share the screen again. Okay, close the output section. Uh, okay, close the output section. It is not like this. Okay, okay. So wait for a minute. Nishu, have you tried or done or any problem? If there is any problem, then I am going to show you how to do this thing actually.
No, sir. I haven't done.
Okay, so it will be done, or should I show you that how the thing will work?
Just show me the code.
Okay, fine, no issue. Dolly, you can stop your share screen. Okay, so here we can see that first we need to open this particular file name one. Okay, suppose my file name one is given as ARI Ori. Okay, so file one is named as ori.txt. So we are going to first open that particular file and read that particular the data, whatever the data is present in that particular file, we are going to read, right? Similarly, in the second file also, we are going to do the same. So this is my file one and file two where we are actually reading the data. This is my file one and file two where we are actually reading our data. Now, what is actually happening here? We are merging the two files. So file one and file two, we are actually merging. So data one and data two. So look, first of all, we have mentioned some data and data two here. So while reading the first file, Ori, we are actually reading the data in a variable that is called data. And in the second case, for the second file origin, we are reading that into the data two, right? So two files, two variables have been there where we are actually copying our data. Now we are appending. We are appending this particular data. So data plus equal to slash new line and data plus equal to data two. So we are merging in this particular section. The merging of the two file is actually happening. in this particular section, the merging of that particular two file is actually happening. So here the two files is actually getting merged, and now in this particular section we are creating a new file. We are creating a new file with the help of our code. So in that particular case, we are actually use the permission that is write. We have used the permission here that is write permission, because we are creating a text file and at the same time we are putting some value. We are writing some value in that particular text file. So we are creating a new text file here with the help of the program, and then we are trying to put some values at the same time. So that's why we are using the write operation mode here. So with open the file, new file name that is different from my previous two file name, and now the data, the whole data is actually merged in here in this particular data. So the appended value of file 1 and file 2 is put in the data section. So the data we are going to write. So the data, the writing of the data is actually placed here. And now in the last portion that is here, we are again reading the new text file to check whether the thing have been done actually or not, whether the data of first file and whether the data of second file is actually appended, actually merged, and it is showing in our third file or not. To check it, we are using this last line of code to check that we are reading the file again and get the value. We are displaying the value to check that whether the thing is actually working or not. So this is the simplest, easiest way to merge two files into a new file. So you can write the code. I am not going to stop my share screen. You can write the code and you can check that whether the thing is working or not. So you can write the code. Okay, so
Sir, what is the meaning of that line? Data equal to data 2 equal to null string. Very
data
first
equal
line.
to means it is a variable where we are actually copying the data. Means the data is my initial variable, and in the case of data 2, so these are my variables that have been mentioned, data 2, and there is a null string, and null function is actually, null string is actually mentioning. So that data will be considered or holding the value of data 2, that is actually mentioned here.
Sir, FP with open ARI text as FP.
With open as FP. So
FP, what is the meaning of FP here?
yeah, wait a minute. So here the FP means actually we are processing the file. So whatever the file we are opening as ori.txt, there, that is the file process or FP mode, file processing mode.
Okay, sir.
We can also say this FP as a file pointer. So we are pointing some file. So suppose ori.txt, that is a file. We need to point that what the file is. So that is an f dot. We are actually mentioning the file pointer. We are pointing to the file, and that's why in the second line also the data equal to fp dot read. That is file pointing the read file. So the file fp we can consider as is the file pointer also. And we can also omit that particular section data equal data 2. Okay, that will not actually cause any hamper. Okay, I have actually stopped this particular data 2 line, omit that, and still means that is actually just mentioning that particular thing actually. So what I am actually trying that the data and data 2, the data 2 will be copied into my data. So that is actually not any particular actually uses us there. So the only thing, the code will be only this 2, 4, 6, 10 lines of code actually it is there. So you people copy the code, means write the code in the whatever you are seeing, and then run it in your window. So tell me when you have finished the lines of codes, and then we are going to check in it in your window. Okay, so tell me when you are done.
So done.
So Dolly, have you finished?
Yes, sir, but the file which I have just created, ABCD, means in the first program, that is showing that this no such file is in directory.
Okay, I am going to check whatever the problems are. So first I am asking that have you finished the copying the code?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
now I am going to stop the share screen, and first we'll check the Nishu. Nishu, you can share your screen and let me check that if there is any problem or anything is happening or not. Okay. Okay, Nishu, run the code. Let me see. Okay. Can you, Nishu, open the file of A and B? It is A.
This is file A,
Okay. And what is the file B?
and this is the file B.
Okay. And whatever the files we have been created in your desktop.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Oh, fine. Okay. So you have just simply
So
using
using
the
open function.
just
It's not. I'm not using the with function too.
yes, yes. Just simply you are opening the open function and read. Okay, this can be also done, not any issue. Okay, fine. Okay, okay, okay. Dolly, you can share your screen. Okay. ABCD. So is there any file in the desktop named ABCD?
Yes, sir.
Is there any value in the ABCD? Okay, value is also present, right? Okay. with append abcd.txt as fp. So abcd.txt as fp we are getting, right? Fine. Data equal to fp dot read have been there with append abcd. So in abcd, any value is in abcd.
Yes, sir. I will given.
Okay. Then the file with abc.text with open abc.text, write data. Okay. Okay, run the code. What is the error is coming? I think again it is like similarly that particular problem. Close the total your program. Okay, the software, the ideally close the ideally, create a new text file name A and B. Okay, put close all the files, close all whatever the files you open in your desktop. Okay, delete that particular text notepad, whatever the files is there. First create a file name A, put any value A, I, O, U, anything. Okay, save it as A. Okay, now create another text file name B. Okay, now open your ideally. You need to write the code again, right? Or the code is saved. Copy it. Copy it totally. Okay, Control C and close it. A file open, new open. New file, paste it, save it in desktop. Give any name, no issue. Okay, now name the first one as A, second one as B, third one as C. Okay, yes, it is C. Now run the total.